last time I went to the gym, they did a blood pressure test and they said that it was high, which is weird because whenever I'm at the doctor's, it's not. So I didn't know if it's the coffee I had before, and I don't normally drink that much coffee. So I thought, well, figure I should understand blood pressure a little bit more. So I got my own home kit. And one of these are called, now I cannot say this word, a sphygmomanometer. Sphygmomanometer. Anyway, let's move on. This only cost about $45. It was cheap. It had good reviews. It does heart as well. It's just a wrist one. So I thought I'd give it a go. I just got it from Amazon. So your blood pressure is basically your force of the blood against your artery walls. There are two figures. There's the top one and the bottom. Systolic is the top one, and it says it's the pressure in your arteries as your heart beats and it contracts. And the bottom one is the pressure in your arteries when it's resting in between the beats. I did not know this. When I was at the doctor's, it was just two numbers. Okay, so it looks like this. I have to put batteries in it, which they've nicely supplied. I like when they do that. Okay, I'm trying to put the batteries in. That seems a challenge in itself. Have I even got it the right way? Okay, right. I have to read some instructions, which I never like doing. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so I had to read through these tiny, tiny little instructions with basically a magnifying glass. It's crazy. So then I put it on and I had to rest my arm on the table and I just pressed this. And then it actually inflated like, you know, the ones on your arms do. And then it did a reading and it says, but again, I've had a coffee and I've done it in the middle of the day. Oh, it just disappeared. Oh, okay, press this and it's come back so you can see the reading maybe. Well, it says my systolic is 144. So elevated is over 120. Diastolic, which is the resting one, is 93, which is, this is all very dramatic. This says that I'm in hypertension stage 2. Right. Go figure. Oh, but my resting heart rate's at 66. So that's good, I suppose. But we'll get on top of this hypertension thingy. So this is like a new toy. I just went and laid down because it said you shouldn't talk before, you should be calm. So I laid down for 5 minutes and read, and I did a reading, and it came to 122 over 72, which puts me in the almost normal range. Yes, you need to be less than 120, and it was 122. You don't want to be over the 80 for the diastolic, which is the bottom reading, and that was 72. So I think we'll keep doing this each day and we'll see how this tracks. But it is fun. Oh, and the end, the beats per minute went down to 60 beats per minute. So it's good. Hi. So I figured out how to use my blood pressure monitor correctly. I can't remember what this is actually really called. It was like a really big name. I just can never say it. But I meant to have it on my wrist, facing this way, and try and have this near my heart. Well, not near my heart, but the same level as my heart, which I was not doing. I'm going to press it now and see where I get. So I've been doing this for a couple of weeks. I wanted to see what the readings were, and I knew if I go to the doctors, they're going to want to get a feel for what my readings have been. So this is perfect if you get a high reading. This didn't cost much at all. I think I paid like $45. And I've just tracked it over the week and the different times of the day, which was great. The beauty of putting it like this is your blood pressure goes up and down all the time. Mine today is 126 over 83, and it's in the normal. I did go to the doctors because it was such a big reading at the gym, like alarming. It was at first 180, which is, I go to the doctors, go to the hospital. And then they set me down for a little bit and it went to 150, which is still high. So I took this into the doctors and the doctor said, this is normal. This is not hypertension at all. And with your history, cardiovascular history with my family, then, that might explain why it might sometimes look a little bit high. But this is normal, and we wouldn't be putting you on any medication. So I got a letter from the doctors because I have another gym assessment in a couple of days. And if I get a high reading again, maybe it's their monitor that's off. Or maybe I was just so excited by it. I did have a coffee beforehand and that elevates it. But your blood pressure is going to go up and down a lot. And so when you take it, you're meant to be quiet and sitting for 5 minutes doing nothing. Exertion or chatting or getting excited is going to raise your blood pressure. So maybe I was super excited about the gym, and maybe at my next assessment, I'm going to be super excited again and get a high reading. And so this letter will be clearance for me to continue getting these gym assessments. So if you get a high reading somewhere, I would suggest get a monitor. A blood pressure monitor like this. My one is a wrist one because I thought it'd be too hard to wrap it around my arm and do that. This is working fine. It's easy. I got it online. And then just track your readings at different times of the day. Just over 2 weeks is enough, and you'll see sort of a general pattern. It's like an average. At least you take that to the doctors. My doctor took a scan of my page and put that on my file. So at least we can keep monitoring it as we go.